Today, we're diving into how caffeine affects your hormones, especially for women. Many of us rely on that morning cup of coffee to jumpstart our day, but have you ever wondered what it's really doing inside your body? Caffeine is more than just a pick-me-up. It interacts with your hormones in ways that can impact your menstrual cycle, mood, and overall well-being. In this video, we'll break down the science behind caffeine's effects, explore the symptoms it can worsen, and discuss why women may be more sensitive to its influence. Let's get started by understanding the basics. Research shows that caffeine consumption is linked to elevated estrogen levels in women. Estrogen is a key hormone that regulates the menstrual cycle and reproductive health. When caffeine raises estrogen, it can increase the risk of developing certain cancers, such as breast and endometrial cancer. This is especially important for women who already have hormonal imbalances or a family history of these conditions. Understanding this connection can help you make informed choices about your caffeine intake, especially during sensitive times in your cycle. If you experience premenstrual syndrome, or PMS, caffeine might make things worse. Studies have found that women who drink more caffeine report more severe PMS symptoms compared to those who avoid it. These symptoms can include cramping, headaches, breast tenderness, bloating, mood swings, backaches, fatigue, and irritability. Caffeine, being a stimulant, can intensify these discomforts by raising your blood pressure and heart rate. Many women reach for caffeine to fight PMS fatigue, but this can actually backfire, leading to more tension and exhaustion. Caffeine is classified as a stimulant drug. It works by increasing your blood pressure and heart rate, which can leave you feeling more awake, but also more tense. For women dealing with PMS, this stimulation can amplify feelings of anxiety and restlessness. The body's response to caffeine can create a cycle where you feel tired, drink more caffeine, and then end up feeling even more exhausted and on edge. It's important to recognize this pattern and consider alternative ways to manage fatigue. Around menstruation, women are especially sensitive to caffeine's anxiety-inducing effects. Caffeine restricts blood vessels and increases the production of stress hormones like cortisol, norepinephrine, and epinephrine. These hormones raise blood pressure and heart rate, making you feel more anxious and tense. The body's ability to detoxify caffeine is slower in women, especially those who are pregnant or taking oral contraceptives. This means caffeine stays in the system longer, intensifying its effects. When stress hormones are elevated due to caffeine, the immune system can become suppressed. This happens because less oxygen reaches the brain and other organs, making it harder for your body to fight off illness. For women, this means that consuming caffeine during menstruation or times of stress can leave you feeling more run down and susceptible to getting sick. It's another reason to be mindful of your caffeine habits, especially during vulnerable times. Women's bodies process caffeine more slowly than men's, meaning it stays in the system longer. This is especially true for women who are pregnant or taking birth control pills. The slower detoxification process means that the effects of caffeine, like increased anxiety, tension, and sleep disturbances, can last longer and be more intense. If you notice these symptoms lingering, it might be a sign to cut back on caffeine, especially around your period. Cramping is a common complaint before, during, or after menstruation. Caffeine can make cramps worse because it acts as a diuretic, increasing urine production and promoting dehydration. When you're dehydrated, muscles, including those in your uterus, are more likely to cramp. Additionally, coffee contains oils that can irritate your intestines, adding to abdominal discomfort. Staying hydrated and limiting caffeine can help reduce these painful symptoms. Many women experience fibrocystic breast syndrome, which involves non-cancerous lumps in the breasts that become tender and swollen around menstruation. Caffeine can make this worse by causing your body to retain more fluid, especially during your period. The extra fluid can increase swelling and tenderness in these lumps, making your breasts feel even more uncomfortable. Reducing caffeine intake may help ease this monthly discomfort. Studies have found that women who consume caffeine are more likely to experience shorter or irregular menstrual cycles. This happens because caffeine restricts blood vessels, reducing blood flow to the uterus. As a result, menstrual bleeding may decrease and cycles can become shorter or less predictable. If you notice changes in your cycle and you're a regular caffeine drinker, it might be worth considering how much caffeine you're consuming. Women are generally more sensitive to caffeine than men, especially during certain phases of the menstrual cycle. Hormonal fluctuations can slow down the body's ability to process caffeine, making its effects stronger and longer lasting. This sensitivity is heightened during pregnancy and when taking oral contraceptives. Understanding your body's unique response to caffeine can help you make better choices for your health and comfort. One of the most common side effects of caffeine is trouble sleeping. For women, this can be even more pronounced due to hormonal changes throughout the month. Poor sleep can worsen PMS symptoms, increase fatigue, and make it harder to manage stress. If you find yourself tossing and turning at night, consider cutting back on caffeine, especially in the afternoon and evening. Ironically, while many reach for caffeine to combat tiredness, it can actually lead to greater exhaustion in the long run. The initial energy boost is often followed by a crash, leaving you feeling more drained than before. This cycle can be especially tough during menstruation, when your body already needs extra rest. Listening to your body and opting for rest instead of another cup of coffee can make a big difference. If you're looking to cut back on caffeine, there are plenty of alternatives to help you stay energized. Herbal teas, water, and healthy snacks can provide a gentle boost without the side effects. Regular exercise, adequate sleep, and stress management techniques like meditation can also help you feel more alert and balanced. Making small changes can have a big impact on your overall well-being. Sum up, caffeine can have a significant impact on women's hormones and menstrual health, from worsening PMS symptoms to increasing anxiety, disrupting sleep, and even affecting the length and regularity of your cycle. It's important to be mindful of your caffeine intake. Every woman's body is different, so paying attention to how you feel and making adjustments as needed can help you stay healthy and comfortable. Remember, small changes can make a big difference in your well-being.
Welcome. Today I'll show you exactly how to join Beautique and make your first purchase. I'll guide you through every step, from choosing your account type to completing your order. Start by opening the main menu to explore our mission and the products section. You can join as a customer for rewards or as a member to start your own business. The sign-up form is straightforward. Just enter your contact details and shipping information. Members will also provide a few extra details to set up their independent distributorship. Once registered, browse our full catalog and select the high-quality products you'd like to try. Once logged in, simply find your favorite products, add them to your cart, and click Checkout Now to complete your order. You're now ready to start your journey with Beautique. We're excited to have you with us.